lips. He said, yo, check that DB from Portland State, you're gonna laugh. But bro, he can straight up play. He know the verticals, hand size twitch, but more than the metrics.
Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. If you like the video, subscribe, give it a like. It don't cost a dime. I'm going to be speaking on a center. Now, this kid has more stories than Teddy Ruxpin for the older generation, and for all you young cats, this kid has more stories than a library. Bryce Foster, center, Kansas. If you're going to go into a lab and build a center top to bottom, it's him. He's 6'5", 335, athletic too. He also has guard flexibility. Has 40 starts under his belt. They've been talking about this kid coming out like for the last 3 years. Long story short, so he's at Texas A&M last year, and like summer practice comes, and he's just like, no, I don't want to play football. I want to do like track and field. And people like, what the fuck are you talking about? He is athletic enough to do it. So he's probably throwing a discus or a shot put in his life. But so it went. So then he says, I'm done playing football. I want to play track and field, participate in track and field. How many times have I said this on this channel? There are certain professions when you mentally check out, and when I say mentally check out, when you just say, I'm done, you're done already. Football, boxing, MMA, combat sports also applies to soldiers, cops, corrections officers, because you're most likely to get killed in the start of your career because you have no experience, or the end of your career. Most of the times it's the end because you're just looking at that door to leave. So last year he's like, fuck it, I ain't playing football. I'm gonna do track and field. And everybody's saying. So he transfers though. It was all Fugazi. That's like, it's another Italian word for bullshit. He transfers to Kansas. Starts all 12 games for Kansas. Bro, he has guard flexibility. I don't want to shit on a kid. I don't, but like, I see this kid and I'm just like, yo, something's up with this kid, man. I don't know why he didn't come out this past April. It was a below average center class. The first true center didn't come off the board to the third round, Jared Wilson out of Georgia. So I don't know why he didn't want to come out. I guess, he wants to go to another college, get another bag. Yo, these dudes that go to all these colleges, bro, you jacked and got game. Bro, they got Will Chamberlain numbers. They're knocking them down like Jordan 96, 97, bro. I'm telling you. And I don't blame him, bro. If I was a young kid, I'd be doing the exact same thing. So he's at Kansas right now. It's Wednesday, July the 9th, 16:10 hours. Next week, he can be at Stanford. Next week, he can be at Rutgers. Next week, he could be at Minnesota with this kid. Depends how he wakes up. He's good with a combo block. He has no problem getting to the second level. He can pull. He is that's the most frustrating part. Because this kid is super, super athletic. Yet, if you don't have it up here, well, he's smart mentally, but football wise, football IQ. But if you're all over the place up here, and if you're a young kid, bro, think about it, man. You're a kid now in college, and you're getting that NIL money, and you're saying, "Yeah, I don't think I want to play football again." Me in the NFL, I don't want to come in. How many times do we see, man? Even guys like in the NFL, man. Oh, I'm thinking about retirement. Bro, you're done. You checked out already. You're just here for a paycheck. But listen, next week this kid's probably going to be at fucking Saginaw State. Excuse my language for cursing. I have no clue what this kid's going to do. If he's going to stay in Kansas, no clue with this kid. But because of his measurables, his starts, he'll be a top 5 center as long as he scores good on the Wonderlic. That's a dumbass test. It is. I've taken it. I don't know what I scored, but I've taken it. I've taken it I think 2 times in my life. I have no clue what I scored on it, but it's fucking stupid. It is. This is my opinion. Name to look out for in Kansas: Bryce Forster, guard. But like I said, this is the world of NIL. Next week he could be at South Carolina. That's just the girlfriends break up with him. Let me go to new college. Coach yells at him too hard. Let me go to a new college. They get sent down to the scout team. Let me go to a new college. It's got to be crazy hard for these coaches in college. I really take my hat off because you're legit coaching a new team every semester. Because you have new kids coming in every semester. And like we talk about in the NFL, it's like, you draft people to fit your scheme. It's got to be, but it's got to be crazy hard in college, man. That's why. Listen, was I a Nick Saban fan? No. But, I honestly just have no ties to Alabama football. I'm from the Northeast, so. But he walked away and didn't deal with this shit. Picture a guy like Lou Holtz. I'm just going to throw his name out there, even though he knew what was going on, and I don't like him. But Joe Paterno, Bobby Bowden, Jimmy Johnson when he was at the U. Imagine those lineage of coaches. I'll put Switzer when he was at Oklahoma. When you go to a kid's house, well, before you even get to that kid's house, you're on the phone. And the first thing out of that kid's mouth is, that's what she said. It sucks having allergies. So before you even get, now those are coaches. Bo Schembechler. Before, you're just talking to the kid. And the first words out of that kid's mouth is, how much you're going to pay me? Click. I don't see Belichick lasting long in North Carolina unless he's looking for a cheerleader. I don't know. I'm going to drop some videos in the highlight section. I'll get some Texas A&M and I'll get some Kansas film. But he even has guard flexibility and he has the size. So we all know how the NFL is. It's you get 17 chances. Some team will take a chance on this kid. Bryce Forster, center, Kansas. Give me a few minutes to put the videos in the chat. Then I'm dropping 2 more centers today. It's not that great of a center. But yo, this is just we're having fun putting out a preseason watch list. But honestly, like I'm not like, oh great. I'm not doing backflips over the center class. Over and out. Give me a few minutes.